Hey everybody, Danny Shea. Today I wanted to look at the month of December. I probably should have done it last week, but I didn't, so I'm going to do it today. And where I want to go with this is U.S., World, and Galactic. What are the messages? What do we need to know about? And it's such a big area. Let's see if we can pinpoint it down. So thank you all for joining me. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for clicking the thumbs up or the thumbs down. Somebody said, I mistakenly clicked the thumbs down. I'm sorry. I thought it was my brother. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I mean, if you click, I bet if everybody clicked all these thumbs down, I may get even more promotion from YouTube because it's controversial. Or they'll just block my video. I don't know. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for thumbs up or thumbs down. And thank you for subscribing. U.S. month of December. Month of December, U.S. What do we need to know? It's hard not to think about politics with the U.S. because it feels like that's all we hear about is the politics. Two of Cups. Let's just keep going with this because let's see what we get with this. All right, here's what I got. Let me drop it down and y'all can see. Y'all can see what I'm seeing. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, so the U.S. in December, what do we need to know about it? The Two of Cups. This is kind of weird for me because we have, and I know this is crazy because the rhetoric is so strong with the Republicans and the Republicans, it feels like, and the Democrats too. Their rhetoric is pretty strong, but it's not as crazy as the Republicans with we're going to just investigate, Hunter Biden, and we're just going to not do anything. We're just going to do investigation after investigation as to why you were investigating Trump and not all these other things. I mean, it's like, why aren't you looking into Seattle when you're looking at January 6th, right? If that didn't make sense, it's because I'm trying to make sense out of some of these Republican talking points. But it feels like somehow we're going to come together. Somehow, magically, we're going to bring these elements together and have kind of a union and work things out a little bit. There is a little bit, there's a lot going on. Nine of Pentacles. This woman manages her finances, manages her projects well. This is December though. Manages her projects well. Has some intuition that she pays attention to. However, she is in her own little gilded cage. So just leave that there for a while. We have the Three of Wands, the planning, and we have the Nine of Wands, which is still a little restriction and being embattled, but still standing. And then we have the Steel, sneaking into camp, taking one's defenses. When I pulled this, it was the elections. That's what I got out of it. We got some big news that with the government. So internally, there's some big news coming out about the government. There's going to be some unexpected news. Well, the hopes and fears are that the King of Pentacles, and it's interesting that in old readings, King of Pentacles and the Magician and a Pumpkinhead are all the same. But this Magician is not Mr. Pumpkinhead. This is what this Two of Cups energy is, coming together magically. Hopes and fears are that, well, my hope is that Pumpkinhead's last statement about the Constitution would totally disqualify him. It didn't, really. It didn't. Is there more unexpected news that's going to come out of his fish mouth? It's not unexpected. It's going to happen. Or is this unexpected news going to bring us together magically? Because a clarification card for this Knave of Cups is the Lover's card. It's coming together. So for me in this month of December for the US, this feels really political. This feels like we have some big news coming from unexpected sources. It feels like financially we could be okay. To me, this card, it's not an inclusive card though. It's only a privileged type card. So it's not not everybody is going to be feeling okay. A few people are going to be feeling okay. But there is some plans to bring things together with this Two of Cups. We're going to feel kind of beat up with this, but we're going to still be standing. Is this the J6 Commission? I don't know. See if I can get some clarification on what this Nine of Wands is all about. What is this Nine of Wands all about? Okay, here, going back to this Two of Cups, magically coming together as lovers. When I look at this card, look at all the weapons that are that are tied up. It's like they put away all their weapons, and here's the Steel, this thief, sneaking into camp, leaving the camp with only 2 swords. And in this thief, there's a snake that's about ready to strike him. He's not looking at that. Interesting. But it feels like somebody's weapons, even a cane, the assistance, is all being tied up. The spears, the everything, the clubs, they're not being able to be used because somebody took them. And I think it's the magician. He magically took away everybody's speaking points, talking points. Okay, what's this Nine of Wands about? 3 cards. What's this Nine of Wands? We have some truth coming out. Things coming from unexpected sources. Boom, it's big. Well, with this card, and it's unexpected, with this card, I'm just going to throw this out. Be really, really careful when we're out and about. This could be the, another variant, or that variant that just keeps coming through. Our hospitals are filling up. But again, this is something unexpected. This is something unexpected. This is something unexpected. The truth. Oh. Male looking up. Is there a male looking up, looking into a new direction? I think December's going to be kind of big. So, with Revelations, and these 2 cards kind of say it all, we're going to get some unexpected news that's going to bring people together. So as we're dealing with this holiday energy of December, I'm going to go a little sideways here. There are some people that are going to be getting together with their families. They're going to be willing to get together. And then there's going to be those who are unwillingly going to be getting together with their families. And then there's going to be others who are going to be spending the holidays alone. What can we share with? What can we talk about? Give me 3 cards on what we need to do. Willingly, unwillingly, and alone. And alone really isn't, it shouldn't be alone. Number one, you've got YouTube, but still you have yourself, you have your guides, you have your spirituality. Let's see what we got. Willingly. Oh. 7 of Pentacles. And this is, in this deck, there's a lot of Pentacles that aren't doing so well. They're still on the tree, but they're pretty beat up. They're pretty damaged. Focus on the good one. Focus on the good one. There's roses and lilies and a good pentacle. So down by the ground. So it feels like willingly you're going to still need to be grounded. Unwillingly, Knave of Pentacles. Okay, again, here's the grounding. Here's the grounding too. So maybe something new is going to be coming out of your unwillingness. You go, I don't want to go, I don't want to go. But there's going to be something new as you get there. And you're going to discover that there is a balance, that you guys can come together. Maybe you're afraid of, the divisiveness, but it feels like there is going to be a yin and yang to it. And for those who have the blessing to stay by themselves, Knave of Swords. Interesting. So it feels like with this Knave of Swords that you'll be able to do obviously you'll be able to do whatever you want, but there is some information that's coming to you that is going to be coming to you through the air. It's going to kind of knock your hat off. Let's just see what's going on with this Knave of Swords. Clarity, please. Cold case. Change. Female. Okay. So with this alone card, we have singular tree, cold. It's winter, by the way. We can change that. So don't stay in the negative thoughts. Don't stay. And this also feels like a medical thing. So don't, if there is a medical thing, don't ignore it. Okay. World. What's going on with the world? Then we're going to go into Galactic. What's going on in the world? 1723. World. Doesn't want the world. Let's try the fountain deck for the world. You're going to be happier shuffling world. Yeah, that's good. Okay, let's kick this up. So the world, a lot of times, depending on where you want to focus on the world, depending on, where the cards want to focus. Certainly we have a lot of things going on. Russia, Ukraine, Iran, China, Australia, volcanoes. What do you want to focus on? December. What do you want us to focus on this December? Ten of Cups. What the universe wants us to focus on is our balance, our good fortune. And I always remind myself, be appreciative of what I have, because other people may not be able to be appreciative of what they have because they have nothing. It got taken away from them. I think about the people in Ukraine. I have heat, they don't. If I could send them some, I would, but I can send them the most benevolent prayers I can. Thank you, Tom. It's being challenged by justice. Let's just keep going. Yep. Who would have thunk that? I'm just doing 6 cards. Because as we go, as we have the 10 of Cups and we feel really good and we're like celebrating and we're balanced in our emotions, there is a justice card that covers it. And that justice card being a little sharp either is suggesting that justice is coming to the world, that we are going to see some justice in possibly the Russia, Ukraine, in Iran. The base of it, it's just the heartbreak that we're going through, that we created. In the past, as it relates, it's the fountain card, and this is the infinity. This is the possibilities. We can stay to the edges and be in the dark, or we can come together in the light. So what has our choice been in the past to create this heartbreak? What is our choice in the future to create the Ten of Cups, justice? And it's going to take strength to stay in this, not to fade out into the heartbreak and into the dark. And we have the Knight of Cups. Now, at the top of the reading, this could be new information coming. This could be a false knight, so be careful. Knight in shining armor. So it goes back, what this reading is suggesting is to stay in this unknown place of our minds where we get to create our own reality. Stay within the light. Don't fall to the edges of the darkness. Stay in the strength. It's easy to fall into the heartbreak of, oh my gosh, look at that, look at that. If there's something that we can do for justice to give them, there's no pentacles, but if we can give to charities that will help the food kitchens of the world, etc., then I think we need to do that. And if we can't, then we do it through our imagination, through our minds. The untapped strength of what we can create. And we're going to get into that as all these planets and as this huge shift in energy happens. I'm going to lift this up. In the next couple of months, we're going through this huge shift, and we are going to see more and more and feel more and more about a new way of perceiving reality and a new way of living in what we think is valuable and what we think is not valuable. That's coming. All right, let's look at the Galactics. 23 minutes, okay. Galactic. What is the galactic message? And I'm using Andrea's cards. Galactic message. Galactic message for us in December. 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Trust. Karma. This is the galactic message. I don't know who that is. For us in the United States, and for a lot of people in the world, they are going, we just need justice. We just need some accountability. The Galactics are saying, trust, karma. Someone's not going free. I had to say that twice 3 times. Karma. Trust, karma, someone's going to jail. Because we don't believe it. But I believe cards. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate y'all being here. Peace and love.